Selamat datang. Welcome to another episode of Expats in Indonesia. My name's Tim, and you're here to enjoy another hotel review. I think this is hotel number 5 on our epic road trip adventure. The hotel name is, tell me, boss.
Ketapang Indah
Ketapang Indah Hotel
in Banyuwangi.
in Banyuwangi. So enjoy the review. We must just be pulling up to these resorts the wrong way because there's a sign across the street pointing to the entrance, and then there's this big sign that you could see coming from the other direction opposite of the way we were coming in. However, it's a beautiful entrance into the resort area. Long winding drive takes you all the way back to the lobby area. The hut you're seeing right now is the security hut. They stop every car, every motor, do a quick little cursory search before anybody goes through. This is the view of pulling up to the lobby area, luggage drop-off area for the hotel. And then this would be from there walking into the lobby. You can see they have it set up real nice where there's areas to take your luggage on both sides of the steps leading up, which makes it convenient for people going up and people coming down at the same time. They have a really nice water feature on the right, full of some large carp. And then on the left side is the hotel check-in area. And then quickly on the right side over that way is where your turtle incubators, turtle egg incubators are. That I'll show you the turtle release they have a little bit later. But very big welcoming lobby in the front of the hotel. You can see the different, this has the hotel portion over here, and then there's a cottage portion off to the right. Haven't been able to figure out total number of rooms. I think total between cottages and hotel is 150. So I think there's 110 at the hotel and 40 cottages. This is our cottage right here. We are in room number 16. Each cottage has 4 rooms. Unfortunately, they did not have us in a king room. We got two twins that we ended up pushing together, but you can see a large wardrobe, another good size refrigerator in the room, and then a good seating area, and the restroom. That light on the wall is pretty cool. That's from the frog's mouth. but I got a kick out of that. And then if you walk out the room door of our cottage and go about, I don't know, 10 feet, and then down to the right is the sidewalk that will take you down to the kids play gym on the right side, as well as the kids pool. And then beyond that is the pool bar and the adult infinity pool. And on the left side is the restaurant called Marlin. We actually ate dinner there our first night at the hotel, and I have the menu at the back of this video that you can look at and pause. But the food was pretty good. It was I'm gonna say kind of average, maybe even a little bit bland, but the prices were reasonable for a resort of this caliber. And the chairs all the way over to the right, that table is where we actually sat and ate dinner, and that was the view that we had during our dinner. I actually think I included a video from us sitting there after we ordered the food. This is the waterfront for the resort that we stayed at. Ocean view. Hard, you can't see it from our cottage, but it's not that far of a walk. It's straight down that path between the adult pool and the restaurant. Small beachfront. Tide was in right now. Little bit rocky, black sand beach, but still nice. This is the kids' play area. There's sand underneath there to keep everybody safe and less cuts and bumps and bruises. And then there's a kids' pool with some adult seating on the right-hand side there if your children are swimming. And then straight ahead is a rest area for male and female. Up the steps, you have the main pool, which is an infinity pool, and the pool bar. We went up here when it was first thing in the morning, so there wasn't any people up there, plus the pool was not open yet. You can see the gentleman still working on it, and you can see the boss sitting over there. But what a view. I mean, looking at sit at the edge of that infinity pool, looking at the pine trees, and then looking at the sunrise. And that's what you're looking at right now. The first morning that we were there, sunrise. And we were there for 2 nights, so we got to enjoy this 2 mornings in a row. This is probably the better of the 2 mornings. The second morning, the clouds were in the way of being able to see the sunrise. Lots of beautiful colors given off when the sun comes up over the ocean like that. I believe this ocean is the Java Sea. Breakfast was pretty average for a hotel. Kind of surprised, more resort atmosphere here, but the breakfast was okay. It filled us up. They had a lot of Indonesian dishes. And again, I'm trying to get you all the names of all the Indonesian dishes for those people that know what that is, all those different words are. But most of the time they had the English and Indonesian on there. This is the egg station where they did make a few pastas. I actually had that last one there. Can't even remember what the name of it is. And then they have sausage and potatoes and eggs and French toast to go along with it, pancakes, and all the syrups and chocolates and juices or whatever you want to put on your pancakes and French toast. The French toast was basically white toast with some butter and sugar on it. It wasn't French toast like we're used to. This is the pastry and dessert area, some puff pastries, some small variations, coconut stuff. And then you have different Indonesian dishes here, and bubur ayam, which I made, the salads, which are at every restaurant, and then the fruits, which are at every restaurant. There's the bubur. That's what I had both mornings, which you probably saw in my video of what I eat. And then your drink station, I think it was orange juice and watermelon, infused water and regular water. And then this was another Indonesian dish from this area that Warsi tried that I can't even fathom a guess to try to pronounce. She tried it on the second morning and said it was pretty good. Here's the menus from when we ate dinner. So feel free to pause if you need to look at them. There you have it. Hotel review number 5. Ketapang Indah Hotel in Banyuwangi. My boss is giving me a thumbs up on my pronunciation. I'm trying really hard. Hope you enjoyed the review. The cost for that was 1.3 million rupiah per night, and it included breakfast, which is just over a little bit over $78 US dollars per night. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, thumbs up, if you so choose, all that good stuff. But as always, be kind to one another and be safe out there.